it's Melissa from MCreativeJ, and it's September, which means we have so many fun workshops for you to dive in and try new crafts. I mean, it's back to school season after all. Why wouldn't you want to get back into crafting? So first up, I have ice dyeing with The Works on September 7th. So you will get 4 tea towels and we'll get to play with all sorts of fun colors and create really cool patterns with ice dye. On the 16th, I'll be up at Quilting Mayhem in Snohomish to teach my Textural Gourds workshop. This class covers some really cool knots like the Danish knot and colonial knot, so you get to create textures for some really cool knobbly fall gourds. On September 17th, I'll be at Wyldwood Creative to stitch Pacific Northwest inspired pendants. These cute pendants are a pretty quick stitch and you'll either finish or get pretty close to finishing to be able to wear this pendant out and about soon. On the 18th, I'm joining The Gathering on Mercer Island to cover floral embroidery basics. If you haven't embroidered before, this is a really good class to dive in and try some basic stitches and create beautiful florals. On September 19th, I'm back at Monster to embroider your clothes. So you'll be able to pick from all sorts of fun patterns and we'll cover stitches specific for your garment and pattern you pick out. On the 21st, you can join me to stitch fluffy moths on the Eastside and Winery. On the 22nd, we'll be getting messy at Monster for Indigo dye class. This one is another tea towel class where you get to play with indigo dye, blocking, and binding up your fabric to create really cool patterns that all turn out blue and totally unique. It's a fun exploration of dye. And on the 23rd at Monster, you can join me to stitch this 3D woodland mushroom. This is a little more of an advanced class and we'll be covering some cool 3D stitches like these needle weaving bars that pop off the fabric and more of these like padded stitches that have just a little bit of extra dimension there in this really cute mushroom pattern, perfect for fall. On the 26th, I'll be joining Fave Crafts for a free hour-long demonstration, which is virtual, so you'll get to try out some different embroidered knots. I'll walk you through 4 of them. Another virtual workshop option I have coming up is the Flower Pocket embroidery class with Making Zen. So this is part of their virtual slow stitch retreat where you can take 20 different workshops from artists all over the world, and I will be demonstrating how you can get started on your flower pocket garment. On the 27th, I'm back at Monster and we'll be doing Woodland napkins. So if you have a fun festive event coming up soon, you'll receive 2 napkins and we will cover some different woodland inspired designs. These are just a couple samples here. You can see like mushrooms and ferns, flowers and berries, but there's all sorts of cool like trees and flowers and fruits and foresty patterns that you'll be able to stitch in this class. On September 28th, I will be teaching 2 workshops at Ben Franklin Crafts in Bonnie Lake. So we'll be having an in-person flower pocket workshop as well as the Stumpwork Strawberry class, which is a really cool 3D workshop. The flower pockets is beginner friendly and the Stumpwork class is a little more of an intermediate class. So I hope that you will have fun and join me for one or both of them. To wrap up September, I have 2 workshops at the Pacific Northwest Fiber Expo. The first one is an upcycle your clothing with embroidery class, and you'll get to pick from all sorts of fun patterns and colors, and we'll cover specific stitches perfect for your garment and pattern. And then we'll also have a fabric landscapes class, and this one is a really fun exploration of fabrics and patterns and textures, and we'll also cover a few stitches to embellish your landscape and really bring it to life. So I hope you'll join me, Melissa from MCreativeJ, for a workshop this September. You can find more information at mcreativej.com.